What's up, everybody? Landon Brazil here from ZFind, and I wanted to make this exciting announcement that we now have dashboards for coaches. Now, if you're an Airbnb coach or you're a mid-terminal coach or a coach in any capacity where you're leveraging ZFind, you're now able to see the data of your students. So essentially what's going to happen is you're able to see top cities by request volumes, student activity feed, and also confirm property success. Now, that does not mean that these are the only things that you'll be able to see. We need you guys' feedback because what we're trying to do is allow for you to add widgets into your own dashboard based off the data that you want the platform to show you from your students. Now, right now, what you're able to see is within the last 7 days, you can see the amount of students that have onboarded into the platform, which will let you know, okay, if I have offered this to 20 students and only 3 people have onboarded into the platform, this means that um, 17 students are not ready to get started and get going because of XXX, right? So now you're able to use the data to determine why something is not happening for the students or for their results, right? This is huge because a lot of coaches in the past, maybe a great example is a coach in the past had sold ZFine to 60 students and only 5 students had onboarded into ZFine. What does this tell you? It tells you that 55 students are not ready to start their process and get properties because of something that's underlying. Maybe they're not taking action. Maybe they don't have any capital. Maybe they're not confident. It could be many different reasons. So we created this data for you to be able to analyze and be like, okay, cool. Let me think about what I need to do to make sure that everyone's getting access and everyone can actually be confident about the decisions that they're going to make on the platform. The other thing that we have is requested properties. So you're able to see how many of your students are requesting properties on a weekly basis. In addition, you can also see confirmed properties. So how many properties are being confirmed based off the requests that are being made by my students, right? The other things that you can see is the top cities by request volume. So you're able to see what cities are being requested on the platform on a weekly basis. So for this example, we have Los Angeles, California. It's at number one. You're able to see approval rates, things like that. So this is actually live for coaches. The data is live. When your students make action, you'll be able to see that data in your activity feed and in your dashboard. Now, the next thing is the student activity feed. Of course, you're able to see who the name is, when the last login was, and what their specific action was, whether they requested properties, whether they just logged in, different things that you're able to see. Now, in addition to that, you'll also be able to see confirmed property success within the last 7 days. So you're able to see who the student is. You're able to see you're able to see inquiries sent. So how many inquiries that they send to our team, how many properties were confirmed out of those inquiries, and what that success percentage is. Now, right now we're toggling in between market or actual name of the person. I think we're actually going to move forward with name. But either way, when coaches see this data is actually true and live. Now, just to keep in mind, coaches are probably the most important piece next to students, next to our users. The reason being is because coaches need this data to enhance their programs, make their programs better, and also create a better success rate for their students. Some coaches may have a 5% success rate amongst all their students just in their students starting an Airbnb business. So we want to increase that success rate by allowing for them to get access to data that we can show based off the actions that are being made on their students' accounts. So, with that being said, we do ask that you give us feedback. Ask, tell us what you want. We want to be able to add exactly what you want on here. And with that being said, you'll also be able to filter or add widgets based off of the things that you ask us to create for you. This data is crucial. We want to help you as coaches. We want to enable the success that you're able to create within your program. So we need this feedback. We truly appreciate you guys as coaches. And with that being said, this is live and I'm super excited. So check it out. If you're a coach that you're already using ZFind as a platform for your students, we would love for you to give us feedback. And with that being said, I'm going to end this video. Thank you so much, guys. And I look to see you on the next update.